Okay, this is the Embree paddle wheel. It's different than anything that's ever been patented before. It's made to use either water or air and push against the paddle. The drum turns, the paddles come out and go back in. There's no drag on the thing. Everything is power. It also has an advantage because the paddles have a focal point that's giving it an advantage in leverage to the main power of the drum. So therefore, I believe we're going to gain tremendously on the power. The power will be taken off of this wheel right here. This drum rotates around this shaft here. This shaft is offset up to about halfway between here and the outside of the drum. That's the shaft that the paddles rotate on. The paddles push thrust against this point here. That gives us a leverage of approximately 3 to 1 when the paddle is fully extended at the top. The paddles can be made to come out at different locations. This one in particular comes out at 9 o'clock and goes back in at 3 o'clock. So you have the paddles or nothing on the bottom. The paddles come out at different angles as they rotate around the drum. To solve the problem of keeping the drum tight, I put in these thrust tubes. The paddle wheel pushes against these thrust wheels. That keeps the paddle from flopping, and it also makes us have to where the clearance is almost, there's no hole in the drum. And when it's made right, this one's pretty crude, but as if it was made properly, these would be absolutely within thousandths of an inch, and they could probably be seen. As it turns, you can see they go in and they come out, look like this. We're gaining leverage with this offset of the shaft, just like putting the bar in the pry bar on. Okay, I'm going to turn it to full cycle and show you how the paddles go in and out as it turns a full circle. I'll show you how we gain the focal points as we take part of the drum apart. Okay, I'm going to explain what the concept of this, how the paddles go in and out, and also the focal point. The shaft is offset from the center of the drum up to this point here. The paddles rotate around this shaft here. The focal point is right here, the center of this. That's the thrust bearing right there. So we gain power by the focal point, and the shaft being offset is what makes the paddles go in and out. The thrust is against this area right here. You want me to turn that a little bit? The paddle's in, paddle comes up, wind hits it, pushes it on over. We have no drag whatsoever on the reverse side.